You're watching the 2016-17 Men's Basketball Media Days. Today, I'm joined by University of Dallas head coach Jared Samples, along with senior guard Michael Surratt. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us, Katie.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, I'll start with you. Talk about how the preseason has been so far and what you're seeing from your team.
Sure. The preseason's been interesting. We got a lot of new guys, so we've tried to make it tough both mentally and physically to try to prepare those guys for the year. We focused on fundamentals, but at the same time, it's a tough balance because you're also trying to implement your offensive philosophy and defensive philosophy. So it's been good. I think the guys are just anxious to ready to play someone else at this point.
Great. Well, you have a lot of returners on your roster. So how are those players looking after the offseason?
It's nice to have returners back that have played a lot of minutes just because they're guys that you can point to the younger guys to show what we need to do, both on the court and off the court. So they've been great leaders for the young guys in what they're supposed to do. So it should make the transition a little bit easier for the younger guys just watching them. So that's exciting.
Well, on the other hand, like you said, you have a large group of freshmen. So how are they adjusting to be in college and part of a collegiate program?
It's a process, that's for sure. Some guys adjust a little bit quicker than others, and it's both off the court adjusting to classes, time management skills, and then also just on the court. You know, college basketball, everyone's bigger, stronger, and faster. So it takes some time. And you know, the thing about the freshmen, those guys bring a lot of energy and enthusiasm, which is nice. And some of those guys bring some different skills to the table that should help us this year. But again, it's how quick can they adjust, pick things up, pick up what we're trying to do both offensively and defensively. But it's always good to have some fresh legs and new guys in the program.
All right, well, I'll go over to you now, Michael. Talk about how you're feeling in these early practices and what you're seeing from your teammates.
It's been very interesting. I mean, like Coach said, we have a lot of returners, which is really nice. From last year, we had a lot more freshmen coming in, so a lot of guys are picking stuff up a lot faster. And with all the freshmen, it's been really good because I mean, you have a lot of fresh blood out there. I mean, everyone's trying to prove themselves and everything. But I think it's been really good. It's been really competitive. Like Coach said, I think we're ready to finally play someone else and stop trying to beat each other up all the time.
Last season, you led Dallas in scoring, averaging 12.8 points per game, while also grabbing 3.5 rebounds and dishing out more than 2 assists. To improve on those numbers, is there something between last year and this year that you've been working on specifically?
I think just trying to have an overall approach to the game. I think last year I kind of focused a lot more on scoring than a lot of other things, especially in the conference season. But I think this year it's trying to be that overall leader, a lot on the court and off the court. I mean, just trying to do every little thing that I possibly can to make this team better, if it's during practice and during games. Trying to teach the guys a lot of stuff. Just trying to get everyone involved and make sure that we're playing well and the chemistry is really well.
All right, well, I'll go back over to you now, Coach, for your last question. What's something that your team needs to do for you to consider this year a success for Dallas men's basketball?
Wow, there's a lot of things. Obviously, you know, you have goals to have a successful season, but, you know, we try to focus on the day-to-day things and get better every single day, and it's taking care of the details. And, you know, hopefully by improving those little things day-to-day, you know, it helps you reach those long-term goals. But, you know, our main focus is just day-to-day, get better, come to work, punch the clock, and at the end of the year, you find success if you take care of those details in the day-to-day operations. So that's the main thing I think right now for us.
All right, well, Michael, I'll have you close it out. What are some of your personal and team goals for this season?
I think kind of like what Coach said, just trying to get better every single day. I think the big thing with this season is just trying to improve every single day so that by the time we get to the end of the season, we're playing our best basketball, especially during conference. You want to be playing the best you could possibly play. I think just focusing on the details. I mean, so much of basketball is just the little things, and the little things can really add up, and I think that we've really had a focus on that this year. I think that if we can really come through on the details, I think we can have a really successful season as a team.
You've been watching the 2016-17 Men's Basketball Media Days. Once again, I'd like to thank University of Dallas head coach Jared Samples and Michael Surratt for joining me. Good luck with your season.
Thanks, Katie.
Thank you.